What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today we're drawing Nightmare Monster CatNap from GameToons Smiling Critters. Let's begin today's lesson in the center page at the bottom edge of the eyebrows. We're going to leave a gap in the center. Let's start with the one on the left. We're going to bend this out and up and then flatten that off towards the side. Let's move over towards the right and do the same thing, going out in the opposite direction. Now we're going to tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. On the left side we're going to step in and draw a circle, going all the way around towards the bottom. And just tuck that up underneath. Let's move over towards the right and do the same thing, coming down towards the same height and then tucking that in. Along the top of the eyes, we're going to draw a straight line going across to the eyelid. And I'll pull the pupils towards the inside. On the left, we're going to draw a half oval. We're going to come down and then up, go over towards the right and do the same thing. Let's fill the inside of the eyes in black. We're going to go around the pupils. Now let's place the nose in between the eyes. We're going to start with a curve across the top, and then from the side bend this down and then in towards the middle. From the tip of the nose, let's draw the mouth, coming down around the eye and then up towards the left, and do the same thing on the right. Let's add a fold across the corner of the mouth. So we're going to step in, go out, and then down. Go back over toward the left side, draw the bottom of the mouth. We come down, across, and then up. Now let's separate the teeth. We're going to start right in the middle, start with an angled line coming down toward the left, go back up to the top, come down towards the right. Now I want to add a zigzag pattern going out towards the side to add these fangs. So we'll go up and go back and forth from left to right, just to balance this out. Come to the side. Let's go up. I'm going to add one more tooth on either side, so I'll come down and go straight up. Let's fill the corners of the mouth in black. Now that we completed the face, let's add that fur across the cheeks. From the outside of the left eye, we're going to step out, bend this down and up. I want to curve this down and then in towards the mouth. Let's add a smaller point of fur curling up and then in. And we'll add one curling down the side. Come down and then up towards the chin. Now let's close off the bottom of the chin. We're going to start on the left. We're going to come down a little bit lower in the middle. Go across and then bend that up towards the right. Now let's go back up to the top. We're going to fold the top of the head in behind the fur. So we're going to step out, bend this up around the eye, and come down in the middle, bend this up over the right eye, go across and then down on top of the cheek. Let's place those two large ears on top of the head. We're going to start from the top of the brow, bend this up and then out toward the sides. And then we'll curve the ear coming down and then in on top of the cheeks. Let's trace the ears on the inside, going up and then down. And we'll fill the inside of the ears in black. Now I want to add some stripes across the ears. Starting from the outside, we're going to come in and out to create a point. And the same thing on the right. Let's add two smaller ones along the top. Coming down, and one along the top. and we'll fill each of those stripes in black. Now that we completed the head, let's move down in the center and draw in that tag. We're going to start with a circle with an open end on the right side. So start up here, going in towards the head, come around, and then up. Now I want to close off the inside with a smaller circle. Let's tuck the front legs in behind the head on either side, and let's down and out towards the elbows. Now from the elbow, we're going to come straight down, and as we come down towards the bottom, it's going to curl this in. Let's add some fur across the ankles. We're going to taper this up, and then we're going to add a V, coming down and then up. Let's curl the outside of the ankle. We're coming down and out on either side. And we want to bend this in and go straight up towards the outside of the elbows. Let's angle the leg back up and then in behind the head. Let's tuck the feet in underneath. From this point, we're going to step in, bend this in, and then down towards the heels. And then we're going to round out the bottom of the paw. Come down, and bend that up towards the outside. And we'll curl this up and then in toward the outside of the ankle. Let's separate the paws with two curves on either side. Start with the outside, leave a gap, and draw that again. Now we're going to shift the back of the body over towards the left. So from the inside of the right leg, we're going to step over underneath the head, curl this down, in behind, continue on the left, going across and then up behind the leg. Now let's go up to the top of the leg. We're going to bend the back, going up, go in behind the fur, and then out towards the hind leg. Let's layer the hind leg on top of the body just like we did in the front. We're going to step up, angle this down towards the inside, straight down, and then bend that in. Let's do the same thing we did in the front. Add that point of fur, add that V, close outside. Now we're going to bend this in, go all the way up toward the outside of the knee, draw that same angle line going in towards the body. Now on the outside of the leg, we're going to curl the back. We're going to go around, pull this in behind the fur, and curl that up towards the ear. Let's draw that same paw along the back. Start with the heel, curving this down, round up the bottom of the foot, and then bend this up towards the ankle. Let's separate the paw with two curves. Now we're going to see the bottom of the right leg in behind. So we're going to take this leg and flip it over. So we start by coming straight down from the body and in. At that point, add that V, and curl this out towards the outside. Bend this in and then up behind. Let's draw the inside of the ankle, coming down towards the heel. Round out the bottom of the paw, and then bend this in towards the ankle. Let's separate the paw with two curves. On the left side of the body, we're going to draw the tail curling around the head in towards that butcher's knife. Let's start up here with the inside of the tail. We're going to go all the way around, and then bend that in to right about there. And then on the end, let's draw an oval coming down at an angle towards the head and back up. Let's draw two more ovals tucked in behind the side on the left and then the right. Let's trace the tail on the outside. So we step up, just follow that curve going all the way around, come down and then in towards the body. Let's add the handle along the bottom left with two straight angled lines, and then we'll round out the bottom. Let's follow these two lines along the top, going up, and we'll flatten this off with a straight line. Now in the center of this line, we're just going to bend this out and then up toward the end of the blade. Draw a straight angled line coming down. Now let's taper the blade so it gets slightly narrower as you come back in towards the handle. Come down and then in, and then draw a straight angled line going in towards the handle. Let's separate the edge of the blade with another curve. And then along the top, we're going to add a circle. Now the last thing we're going to do is add some stripes across the legs. Let's start with the one on the left. We're going to add a point along the top, and then the bottom, and then in between on the inside, we're going to go up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's add those stripes across the back leg. And then we're going to add a couple more along the bottom of each leg. From the outside, we're going to come down and in, come towards the inside, do the same thing. Let's mirror that over on the right. And the same thing across the back legs. Now I want to go and fill in each of those stripes. Now it's time to art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's a drawing of Nightmare Monster CatNap. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.